Hey everyone, this is Herc and just shooting this quick video to give you a demo overview of the new project Supremacy v3. So what you're actually looking at right now is the centralized panel or app that we are going to run v3 from. And now what this is going to allow you to do, and the big difference with v3 over v2, is that you're going to be able to manage all of your WordPress sites as well as your plugins, your v3 features, all of that. You're going to be able to do that from a single dashboard now. So we're actually rolling in a lot of products into one. v3 is basically going to be like a managed WP sort of thing, plus all the v2 features that have been upgraded. Plus we're going to do rank tracking, keyword research, plus schema building. So there's a lot going into this plugin. So it's an extremely effective and efficient plugin now, as well as dashboard. So this is what your dashboard would look like. And I'll just explain each section really quickly. Once you have sites added, I'll just click over to the websites tab for a second. So you can see this site actually has 4 websites in it. Now, this is for updating things. So if you have any WordPress's installations that need updates, it'll show, or plugins. You can see right now there's 2 plugins that need updates. We can click on this and it'll tell you each of these 2 sites has a contact form plugin update available. You can also switch this so that instead of showing the list of plugins and then domains, you can actually show a list of domains and then the plugins. So I'll just change that sorting. So there you go. You can see that these 2 domains each have, this one has contact form 7 and this one also has contact form 7. So you'll be able to update your plugins in a very efficient manner. I'll just click update and you get notifications down here in the bottom right. Our optimization features are just going to be a feature that helps you optimize your blog. So get rid of some like dead skin in the blog, like post revision, spam comments, any overhead, stuff like that. You'll be able to fix those there. Any comments that are coming through on all your WordPress blogs, you'll be able to manage from here. You can see this THDOM has 15 comments, and you can either approve or delete the comments from your dashboard. Now we know that most comments that come into WordPress sites are spam. So we will be also adding a delete all button here as well, so that you can manage those more efficiently. Reviews are basically going to be when you're using the v3 plugin to collect reviews for your website, which will allow you to have the stars and the ratings displayed in Google. That's through something called aggregate rating schema. We have that as well. All your reviews that are coming in will show up here, and you'll be able to approve them or deny them as they come in. And then of course announcements are just where Todd and I will be able to make announcements regarding v3. They'll just show up here in your dashboard. So the next thing is actually installing the plugin. Your license details will be right here. We have a few ways to install v3. You can actually download the plugin, and you see we have an automatic installer. What the auto installer will do is when you install that plugin, it will actually read your WordPress environment as well as your server environment, and it'll select the correct version of the plugin to install for you. So if there's any IonCube issues or anything like that, the v3 auto installer will read that automatically and it will install the right version of the plugin. Now this is a huge upgrade from v2, where we had to basically install it to find out what was going wrong. Now this is all going to be automatic. So that's one way of adding the plugin. You would just download the auto installer, upload it to your blog, register it with your license credentials, and it would automatically show up in your websites. But of course we're trying to be efficient, so we added a couple other ways to add websites. You can do that right from the website tab. So one thing you can do is add multiple websites from a CSV. So all you'd have to do there is supply a CSV file that would have your domain, your WordPress login, and your WordPress password, and you have all those on a single CSV, and you can upload multiple blogs at once, and it will once again install the auto installer, pick the correct version, and install everything for you. So it can be really, really fast to add a whole bunch of blogs from there. And of course we have the add single, where you can add either an HTTP or an HTTPS site. You would just put in your domain, the login path to WordPress, since we know that some people use plugins that actually change this WP login. So you would just supply that, add your username, your password, and click add now, and it would add your website. So once your websites are added, you can view the progress of what's going on. So you can see installation was successful for these 2 sites. For some reason it was unable to log in here, so it will display your error messages. It'll tell you what's going on with all your installations in this log. All right. And then, so here's the dashboard. This is where you can see all your websites that you're managing with V3, and there's a bunch of stuff you can do here. I'll start with tagging. I'm going to manage the tags here. You can see we can create tags, money sites, PBN sites, client sites. So let's say, for instance, this one is a green tag, so we know it's a money site. This one's a blue tag, it's a PBN site. If we wanted to add a new tag or a new group, maybe we had a client site, we could create a tag. And we would just type in clients, and maybe we'll make clients, an orange, and we can save that. And then your new tag shows up. You just need to drag it over to this box and then save your changes. And now you can see there's your client tab. And we'll just go ahead on this one and we'll make this one a money site. We'll save the changes. Now with your tags, the nice thing is you can actually filter these sites by tags. You can just go here and say, I only want to see PBNs. So you click that, and now it'll only show your PBNs. Or you can say, I only want to see money sites and clients. So it'll just, your tags are showing up here, what you're showing. So nice features to help you to be able to get through your blogs fast. All right. And we also have a switch view here, which is going to list your sites out in a single fashion. This is still being built and should be done this week. This will allow you to upload multiple plugins to multiple blogs, or delete multiple themes from multiple blogs, or any situation that you need, so you can do things with one click. So for instance, let's say you wanted to upload a new plugin that you liked to 3 sites. You'll be able to do that from this site, and let me show you how that works. I'm going to head over to Settings tab for now. Okay, and here's the account settings. Another major improvement that we've made is Project Supremacy used a lot of API keys in V2, where every time you install the plugin, you had to resupply your API keys, which was kind of a headache. Now you can supply your API keys once here in the dashboard, and that will push out to all of your blogs. The plugins thing here, let's say you have favorite plugins that you like to use, maybe Google XML sitemaps. You can actually upload your plugins to this dashboard, okay? And then from this dashboard, you can push them out. Sorry, from the website's dashboard, you can push them out. So let's just go and show you that. And I know I'm a little bit all over the place, but there's a lot of features here. Let's say we're managing this site, thdom.net. We'll click the Manage Website button, and that'll take you into a single site management. And let me just click that again. And what you'll be able to do from a single site management is actually take an overview of this particular site. So you can see we have your WordPress environment information, your server environment information, which is always helpful for us. But let's say those plugins, you wanted to add a plugin to this site, you can actually add a new plugin. You can search from the WordPress repository. So let's say we were looking for the AMP plugin, we can search that out. It'll go search WordPress, and there you can see there's our AMP plugin. Actually, it's already installed, but you can add plugins that way, or you can add plugins this way. So say you wanted to add, these 3 plugins to this site. Excuse me, you could start uploading those plugins to this site. So really easy way to do that. Same thing with themes. You can search for new themes. You can add new themes. We also have a page and post editor where it shows you, this is just like WordPress really, where it's showing you all your pages and posts, where you can do the same things as WordPress, editing, stuff like that. You can turn on PS SEO and default schemas from here, lots of that stuff. If you start collecting reviews, you can manage them from here. You can also see your schemas that are here. And then as well as your settings would be like your general WordPress settings. So if you needed to change anything, you can do it all from here. It's basically everything you can do in WordPress, you can now manage from a single central location. We also, of course, have the hide plugin feature, so that if you want to hide the plugin from a client, say you're working with a client and you don't want them to know you're using Project Supremacy, you can hide the plugin, and we can show the plugin again. We can actually deactivate the plugin in case they don't pay you or something like that. You want to deactivate them, or in case something goes really bad, you can actually wipe the plugin from a client so that you take back all the work that you did for them. We also have the direct admin login, so I'm going to just head over there now and show you what the new Project Supremacy plugin actually looks like inside of a WordPress site, because that got a major boost as well. So we're just going to click on the dashboard here, and you can see the plugin is actually going to look quite a bit different than V2 did now. So here's where, if you just install the auto installer, you would activate your license key. We have a new WP setup so that if you start with a fresh WordPress setup, you can do all this easy stuff. Like you can just click all these buttons to get rid of all the comments, posts, pages. You can add all the plugins that you want. Excuse me, you can do the theme settings. All this stuff is just going to help you really set up your WordPress blog really, really quickly. We have system status, of course, any troubleshooting that you need to do. And of course, now we have our support right inside the plugin. The other thing we have is our SEO settings has gotten a major upgrade as well. And you can see we have all our stuff here now. This is going to get laid out even better, of course. We have post types as well as taxonomies and stuff like that. Our reviews is for if you're collecting reviews for your site because you want to show stars on Google. We have a new design editor, which is really quite nice. You can see we have added more fields. Let's say you wanted to add the telephone and the website. You can see they're being added on the right, and then you can also change the order of how things appear. So it's just a really nice new editor. The settings, you can use the same settings as V2 basically, but we can use per page reviews, natural reviews, button pop-up mode, preventing multiple reviews. You can center everything. So our whole thing is just so much better. It looks so much nicer, and it's going to work a lot better on your site. Our product management has gotten another major upgrade. We can do a lot of new things. I'll just add one for you really quickly. So we're just going to go create a new project, and we're just going to call this test, and just to show you what the new project manager looks like. Once it loads, I'll get rid of this. This is our AMP. Okay, let's create, there it is. So we're going to open that up. And then the thing we can do is we can start with a new group. Okay, so we can add a group, and we're gonna call this, keyword group 1, and we'll add that. And a couple of the nice things that we've done here is we're more space efficient now. So let's say we wanted to add some keywords. Let's add new keywords. Say this particular page or post on your site, you wanted to target 5 keywords. We can add those 5 keywords here. And it should pop up any second. There's your 5 keywords. So you can add your keywords. The nice thing here as well is this is what we're talking about the space efficiency. So here's your title, and I'll actually open everything up. Here's the full thing that you saw basically in V2. But when you start targeting a lot of pages, it's just nice to be able to shrink things down. You'll still see your keyword group names. You'll still be able to edit your title description, your header, and your URL. You can see this format of the /page /. This is now allowing for either category pages or parent pages. So there's a lot of improvements there. You can even drag and drop keywords now. We actually have it so that if you had a second group, you can select the keywords you want, drag and drop those keywords into a new group, whereas before it was kind of a little bit more clunky than that. So this has got a major upgrade, as well as our affiliate products has got a major upgrade. We're now going to allow you to create affiliate link short codes, and we're also going to track stats on those short codes now. That wasn't in V2. We're also going to add a lot more affiliate API programs. So we're going to go into more than just Amazon Market, Health, and ClickBank. There's going to be so many more. And this is just really nice because if you're selling any affiliate style stuff, it's nice to keep track of who's clicking on what links in your blog. And this will help you to do that. I'm not going to go into major detail there, but that's how the new V3 looks. There's a lot of updates. I'm not even probably covering half of them. So I'm just going to leave this blog and we'll go back into the plugin. Okay. You can see we also have rank tracking in the blog. This is going to be for anyone that has the rank tracking ability. So you'll be able to actually track the rankings of any of the keywords for your blogs right in the project planner, or here they'll kind of talk to each other and you'll be able to see them in both places. Here is our schema editor. This is a massive upgrade. I know a lot of people were asking for different types of schemas. So now we've went out and you can see here's the list of schemas we have now. It's absolutely huge. It's the entire schema.org database, and you can search for the type of schemas you want. Let's say you want a local business. It'll load all the priorities of local business, or all the the types of schemas for local business, and you can choose which ones you want. and just delete the ones you don't want. Then you build your schema. Once you fill out the forms, you build the schema and it will save that for you, and then you can push it to whatever sites you want. So it's a major upgrade. We still, of course, have the article integration where you can order articles for any of your blogs and be able to upload them to any blog right from your central dashboard. So that's got another major upgrade. So that's 15 minutes now, and I haven't even really covered all of V3 and what it can do. I'm trying to be really quick here. But this is how it's looking right now. We're always going to be taking new ideas, taking new upgrades, and this thing is just going to keep getting better and better and better. And it is now really like 5 or 6 tools in one. It's like WP Manage, it's rank tracking, it's a schema injection, it's a keyword research project planner type thing. It's an article content curation. It's just so many things into one tool. We absolutely think you guys are going to love it. So I'm just going to end the demo there, and hopefully we will see you guys getting licenses when this is ready to go. We'll talk to you soon.